YouTube was It's your boy Zell back with another banger in this video. Terence Crawford shows off his new weight gain, his insane new weight gain. Um, and I'm excited. Let's get it. First of all, I'm gonna read what Keith Thurman said. Keith Thurman said, I don't want to say it's impossible for Crawford, but if he really wants to win against Canelo, he's gonna need to do everything. He said you're going to need to run uphill. You're going to need to train at high altitudes. You're going to need to do every little thing that gives you the athletic edge and a lot of pre-fight meditation. You got to see victory before the victory manifests. He says, when I'm going to set the trap, he's going to want to counter me, so I'm going to counter his counter. I'm not going to say it's impossible for Crawford, but it's one of those things that needs to be planned out, trained out, and methodically delivered on a fight night. Okay, I agree with what Keith Thurman said. That was pretty much the basics. He just telling the truth. He said he don't want to say it's impossible because it's not. If you're a grown man and you could throw a hard punch, it's not impossible to beat up anybody. All it takes is one punch. People forget that. But yeah, if he really wants to beat Canelo, he's going to have to do a lot. And either that's going to be boxing, punching, moving, defense. He's going to have to do a lot of things. And honestly, I think this definitely might be his hardest match, but it might be his easiest. People thought Errol Spence was gonna be Terrence's hardest fight, but he made Errol Spence look like he wasn't shit. You feel me? And really he did that by the basics: breaking rhythm, controlling, and good defense. And when he countered, he hit him hard. Errol and Canelo have a similar thing that they like to do. They like to step on the line throwing a 1-1-2. They like to throw that 1-1-2. The only thing is that if you counter after that first one, you're not supposed to be able to do. If you're in mid-range throwing 1-1s, I can hit you with my hardest punch. You throwing jabs when we both in striking distance, I can hit you with my hardest punch. Boom, boom. And that's what Terence does. So Canelo better not try that shit. He better not try the 1-1-2 against Crawford. He will get countered hard. But again, he was talking about cardio. He said you're going to need to run at high altitudes, which is facts. You're going to need to train hard. That weight, it's good to have the extra weight on. It's amazing. You can be able to take punches better with that extra weight. The only difference is you got to be able to carry that weight for 12 rounds. So he got to do a lot of training, a lot of cardio. Make sure your lungs and your heart is what you got to make sure. That muscle got to be the strongest on fight night. Your muscle in your heart and your brain, those got to be the strongest muscles come fight night. And Terence Crawford does a great job, great stamina, great thinking. He can think well through tours. Some people's brain, their ability to think, they lose that the longer the fight goes. When some people fatigue, they lose the ability to think. One of Terence Crawford's greatest strengths is he could think for 12 rounds. And he also talked about meditation and setting traps. So, yeah, and manifesting that victory. But, yeah, like I said, this weight gain is very impressive because all these people, what they was basing their fight prediction off of weight. Weight this, weight that. Weight this, weight that. Unless Canelo walking around at 200 pounds, I don't really see it being a big weight discrepancy, a big weight difference. Unless Canelo posts a weigh in of him walking around at 200, then I'd be like, damn, that dude big. But I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Canelo showing he weighed 200 pounds. And that's literally everything they were saying. Oh, Canelo too big, Bud Light ass. They were saying the same thing when he fought Errol. When somebody proves you wrong, you feel me? It's in your best interest to believe them, that they're not lying to you. You feel me? Bud Crawford proved us wrong against Errol. I was a casual. I ain't know much. I was wrong. I thought Errol was gonna beat him. Errol had the hype. He had the media on his side. It was like, yeah, Errol too big. Errol too this, too that. You feel me? And that's not how boxing works. Skills pay the bills. They didn't make that saying up for nothing. Skills really do pay the bills. So now what? Now that it don't look like Canelo, this massive weight bully. Now what? What y'all gonna say now? Y'all gonna say he can't box, he can't punch? Because we know that's cap. What y'all gonna say he off the snack program and he juicing? Canelo pop dirty. They always trying to call black fighters snack men, talking about they off that snack pack. But the Mexican and the white boys keep popping dirty. No, I'm not trying to make this a racial thing, but that's what a lot of these guys do. They make it racial. But the fact of the matter is, it's the Mexicans, especially Eddie Reynoso Kemp, they keep popping dirty. And we just saw a Russian get 10 years worth of his record erased for doing Ostarine. So if Ryan Garcia pop for Ostarine again, Don't be surprised if that boy record start to get erased. That's all I'm saying. Ryan Garcia better make sure he got good people helping him mask that shit this time. Cause he popped dirty again. Ain't no excuses being made for that boy. Ain't no excuses being made for that boy. But yeah, now we get to see Crawford fight without draining himself. Now we get to see him fight without. They thought that Crawford gaining weight was going to be a bad thing. When you let the best boxer in the world, scale for scale, pound for pound, gain more weight, what the fuck do you think is going to happen? He's going to get better. That's just how the world works. When somebody's already good and they get bigger, they're not going to be less good. They're just going to be good and bigger, meaning they're going to be better, right? That's like if Tank Davis gained more weight. You think Tank Davis is going to get worse if he gained weight? Are you dumb? Right? You think Better Beaver gonna get worse if he gain weight? You think Beaver gonna be worse if he gain weight? Are you Riri? You feel me? You think Keyshawn Davis and David Benavidez gonna be worse if they gain weight? Y'all are stupid, dog. Y'all really think all this weight is all boxing is about, man. Skills pay the bills. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Till next time.